true. Is my mic on? Yep, it is. Alright. Okay. It's all good. Right. For those who come in, for those who see this in the future, welcome to the Gamers Kingdom Livestream. I am the one who usually does, aim streams up on here or does any videos. Shadow Dragon DX. And every now and again, my partner, J Diamond GX, will pop in his own videos every now and again. But if you like what you see, like what you hear, then please like, comment, subscribe, and help the channel grow. And maybe we can make something out of this channel. So that being said, let's get into the collab of Punish Graven with Nier Automata. Are you gonna go in? Hello? Hello? Okay. Let me look at that. Happy first anniversary. Bruh. Untold Naraka. Okay, so let's get the normal stuff out of the way. Do that. And do a little bit of cheeky that. Jesus freaking Christ! I see the whole line of the collab cards right here. Later! I'll get to that later. So let's see here. News. That's still there. Frozen Darkness. Wait. Oh, a repeat of the event. Frozen Darkness. Ooh, this is good. This is good. Oh, it'll be available once again and added to extra story as prelude. Post clear records will be reset. You may experience the stage obtaining first clear. Ooh, nice. Oh, this is good. For those who have not, encountered this. Cool, nice. I do know that the coatings are going to be basically free for those who get the Nier Automata stuff. The only thing, the one thing I know is that the weapons and 2B are the ones that are gotcha. 9S and A2 will be the ones that you can get for free, including their weapon sets. Boom. And get this normal stuff out of the way. Once I get done with the door, I'm gonna check the the gacha. I imagine it's not out yet. Probably sometime tomorrow or maybe even Friday. That the 2B and whatnot will be available. Little chibis, they're so cute. Oh, well, this is appropriate. Lie in your grave, you dick. Oh no, you're not a dick. You're okay, Roland. You actually helped us out earlier. I'll give you that. Pat, 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 pat. Gotta give these little chibis pats. Gotta let them know they're appreciated. Oh. She want pats too. Don't worry, I'll give you pats. There you go. Luna! I hope you survived. I really do. You deserve to survive. Okay. Got that completed. There we go. Okay, so let's look. Oh, the new gotcha system. Dude. Go? Okay, so it looks the same right here at least. Let's see this real quick. Yeah, it doesn't look like 2B's weapon is available quite yet. A rival construct? Oh, you can choose between the two. Oh, nice. Fatal rival. Okay. Wait. Huh? In this sense, you can choose between the two transcendents to get right here. Okay. Kind of like how they set up the new system here. Oh wait, got their interact.
昇格ネットワークのあなたまで
There we go, you did that. What else? What will that do? Can't do that. Ah, shit, didn't realize. I didn't want to do that, but oh well. I love her voice. I really do. Hey! You little shit, come here! Real good! Hey, did the Captain America thing. Oh, almost close to level up. And finally got finished with that. Okay, we're good. It's time to do the rolling thing. Yeah, all the extra stuff, extra and normal stuff out of the way. That way we can, that way I don't have to worry about it. And then just get right into the meat of it, of the Untold Naraka.
Oh, sorry. 飲み込まれる。私も行くね。進行するためのやりとり。誰でもいいからかかってこい。
Ah! Dick!
これくらいの痛み。
Hey!
私も行くね。
Stop it out!
誰でもいいからかかってきて。
Railgun!
私たちのすべての障害を取り除く。
Let's get this. Okay. And that's 4 challenges out of the way on that one. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. You can see all the ones in here, know what's up. You know, the one character to use when in this this version of the hard mode stuff. Okay, so let's see here. Whoa! Oh, you can even change it. Okay, definitely keep the good start right there. Everything is pretty good. Did I added more team slots? I love that. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much.
統率者ってことね。
Because I know there's gonna be some more team comps coming out, especially with the Yorha units.
選別開始。
Kiana, I mean Luna.
これで全てが終了し、生まれ変わりましょう。
Destruction.
これで全てが終了する。今日
And
ここに降臨する。生まれ変わりましょう。これで全てが終了する。 ありえない。懲罰。ここに降臨する。滅び。生まれ変わりましょう。 これで生まれ変わりましょう。 懲罰。
and
こ
boom.
こに降臨する。これで生まれ変わりましょう。 懲罰。
Finish him off.
ここに降臨する。生まれ変わります。これで全てが終了する。エンジェルの死、ひざまずいてこういうのなら助けてあげる。滅びる。与えてあげます。
Woo!
これが昇格ネットワークの力よ。わかった。
Yes, Musuna. I understand the power of the Ascendant Network. And I didn't make the top 5. Yeesh! This is my personal points right here. Look at these fuckers. Jesus Christ. Oh well. At least I'll be defending. I'll be keeping my rank. Gotta get them black cards. I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna need them black cards. Okay. Here we go. I'm very curious to how this is gonna play out. Cause I know I got spoiled about what Nier Automata is all about. Okay, so where do I go from here? Reverb? What is this? Oh, this is you know, the okay. Alright, cool. If need be, I'm gonna dump all my energy into this right now. I don't think the event stuff takes any serum. So I'm gonna dump all I have into this right here, right now. What we got? What am I fighting? Oh shit! Oh, ah! What the hell? What? I was on the side. Okay. Some other time. I want to get the most I can out of this. Yeah, that's different. Use a different team. I want to throw my hands. I want to throw some hands right now. Oh, the sound of the hits. I love them. Form of the fullness. Style the stylist. I love his voice. I love Choyung's voice. He sounds like such a badass. Okay, so what? Let's see. What is? I imagine that's the gift for them. This is the store for the regular stuff. This is the miscellaneous memories. Huh. So do they use pre-existing? Oh, hey, some healing sets. What? does that say? Spherical cycle communicator? But hey, this is good. Finally some healing sets right here. Okay, yeah. I love that. Until start till the 14th. Frozen darkness until the 15th. Oh, bro. The music. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps from hearing this. It's so. It sounds so cheery, but at the same time, so sorrowful. I never got around to playing the whole of Nier Automata, but I do know that it is very tragic. I've kind of gotten spoiled by like how things go in here. Alright, so like I know like, oof, I know Nier Automata has some major feels to it. Okay, I'm assuming this thing is on repeat, so alright. Importing tutorial, unknown. Okay, first stage. Blade. Carefully pick the pod you skill you need before entering combat. Can't get any other ones until later on. Okay. Oh, can't pick anything else, huh? Untold Naraka. What is the meaning of life? We're asking the hard questions right from the gate. That isn't a topic we should be discussing, right? After all, you're right, we don't have any semblance of life to discuss. We're exceptions, abandoned, defects. We are left behind, interdependent, confused. We can't help but begin to question the meaning of life. We can't help but begin to question the purpose of living. But we do not truly live. We've never died. We cannot be classified as living. We cannot be classified as dead. What are we? What do we desire? Why did we choose the path that defects to choose? We just need to take that step. Just abandon any confusion that gives us the hesitation. But why haven't we abandoned it? Why haven't we chosen to be like other defects? The desire to live. The desire to find meaning. Even if we have nothing, we still fight to hold on to something. If someone would walk past us, if someone would give us an answer, all we can do is give up. All we can do is falter. Yet here we are. Here's your coffee. Mandling, black. Oh, right, thanks. Hassan takes a warm mug from Silica. How's archiving the material? The ones we can't release yet. Everything is going according to schedule. We should be able to finish on time. Be sure to keep this a secret. You don't have to tell me twice. Speaking of which, the fridge is awfully quiet today. That's because it's Sunday. Sunday. Even though I know that working involving these files cannot be done on a work day. Thanks for your work. It's fine. At least I'm getting paid overtime. Not to mention, if these materials aren't handled properly, it'll endanger the position of sending out the task force to perform landing operations. I know. Sal, if I had to work overtime, then I better do it right. Returning to the terminal, Silica continues to sort out the data and files to be archived. File 990134. Dr. Wild's report on the construct mine deviation from invert device experiments. File 980592. Report on Kamu's mind stability after modification. File XXX061A. Report on the WGAA's recycling on the X-51's facilities. Should I classify these 14 files in intermediate priority, Mr. President? What's the next facility? Give me a sec while I check the facility naming system. Huh. Why does it stop at L? See, that's what I remember. Why don't we have any designations after L? Send the file to my terminal so I can have a look at it. Understood. Receiving this receipt notification, Hassan selects receive and play on the terminal. Testing. Is this a recording? The screen shakes for a moment as if someone is shaking the camera. A moment later, the picture becomes clear again. This is Babylonian's WGAA ground server Team 2. ID. What was it again? That Alan. Always asks us to record by the books. Forget it. To hell with them. Anyway, this huge discovery we made is really what matters. The construct reaches for the camera lens and turns it into a nearby cave. This place is marked as property of the world government, but it doesn't show up on any of the list of assets. If this is where someone stashed their private collection, I can just let precious works of art dust in the cellar. As the construct's excitement mounts, the camera slightly shakes again. Well then, the plan is to complete preparation for exploring the facility, codenamed X-51, within 36 hours. The image suddenly cuts out. What happened after the 36 hours? The operation was halted, and Team 2 was evacuated with a 30% casualty rate. But that many casualties. Some things must have been done to suppress the news. Correct. So, following the rules at that time, all members of the team underwent a level 2 memory wipe to remove any memory of the mission. Does that rule still exist? You abolished it after that. Seems like you've forgotten. That must have been part of the several inhumane and meaningless regulations toward constructs I abolished to suppress the Kurano, and all factions in the parliament that were determined to Earth's recovery. After all, this is what they deserve. I guess I forgot. Anyway, what's happened after that? The entrance to the facility at X-51 was destroyed by a remote-controlled bomb as part of a backup plan. Then everyone was evacuated via a transport craft. I'm guessing there's more to the story. Looks like this issue still hasn't been resolved. I found a surveillance record, marked trivial by the intelligence agency. Silica reached out and clicks on Hassan's terminal, playing an audio file. An unintelligible sob is telling a mix of male and female. Its voice indistinguishable between a human or a machine can be heard on the recording. Sapien, wake up. My dear Sapien. It's time. Time to wake up. Time to take back our home. What's this? Various recordings from an unknown source. The sound signatures belonging to a multiple human and bionic vocal cord. Whose? The owners of the voice are either classified deceased or reported missing before the post-pandemic age. Sounds like it came straight out of a horror movie from the Golden Age, but it did happen. Then a nearby civilian team brought this back. Silica taps another record on the terminal. Codename Sapien 7665838487798268883. The pain. We are forced into this position by our own creation. Is this what a machine is? It knows no satisfaction, no exhaustion, no mercy, no sympathy. Sapiens Road. It ends here. How sad. How painful. However, we have created children who may surpass us. However, we have left something in the depths of this earth, in its mechanical brain. What joy. What delight. We will live forever. What's this? It's unclear. You can only guess that Sapien here refers to the same thing as Sapien in the record.
Maybe it's a concept. Maybe a name? Maybe.
Hey, wait. Isn't that?
You mean the mole people? Even for a joke from science fiction, it's still too old.
I didn't think you would know about it.
The WGAA has been showing films for the golden age.
So what did you see?
A 132-minute black and white silent film. The only things I remember are the villain with the face of a fly and a pig's head strung on a stick.
Let's get back to the matter at hand.
Is it possible to reopen an excavation of this facility?
You mean?
Isn't that what you're thinking now?
Indeed.
It's 6 years' opportunity to send down the task force to impress the others in Parliament. If I remember correctly, you've been racking your brain over them for quite some time. I better let you decide for yourself. I'll get you a new cup of coffee.
Silica picks up the coffee cup and leaves the bridge. Hassan buries himself in his seat and hesitates for a moment before reaching out to dial the internal comms. Please gather the Grey Ravens in the conference room. 15 minutes later.
Lucia, Grey Raven, reporting for duty.
Leo, Grey Raven, reporting for duty.
Liv, a Grey Raven's reporting for duty.
Grey Raven Commandant, reporting for duty. At ease. Normally, Commander Nicola would be addressing you, but these are special circumstances. I hope you can understand.
Yes, sir.
Which of you knows about the world government's facilities before Operation Arcadia? I do. Do you know what it means when a facility starts with the designation X? Yes. Those are unidentified confidential facilities. They don't adhere to a standard designations due to their inherent nature. Is that our objective? Smart as always. Kurano suffered a great loss with your departure. Your mission objective is a facility X-51. Once you have secured the facility, lies red signal flare. This is a search and recon mission, but there are no rules of engagement. As such, your team leader, Lucia, has been issued an experimental advanced frame. To put it simply, you could be up against anything. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Everything else is in the briefing. Prepare for departure.
Roger.
Prepare airdrop altitude 30,000 meters. Prepare airdrop altitude 2,994 meters. Airdrop preparations complete. Disengaging hook. May gravity and hope guide you. Suddenly the four of you become weightless, and your feet no longer touch the cabin floor. Had it not been for the buckles... Had it not been the buckles firmly fastened to your upper torso, the four of you would have knocked your heads against the ceiling. 2,607 meters. Hook disengagement confirmed. Beginning the final briefing. Mission location, Facility X-51. One of the possible locations of Area 51 in the Golden Age. 993 meters. Any information on the purpose of X-51 and its personnel has been lost. We only know that it was not involved during Operation Arcadia or any subsequent asset cataloging. In other words, this facility had fallen off the world government's radar long before the post-pandemic age. 402 meters. We sent a survey team when we first discovered this facility, but there was a setback that resulted in a 30% casualty rate. 336 meters. So we need the task force to uncover what happens and assess whether the facility holds any value for further exploration. If any corruptors stand in your way, eliminate them. If there are humans, attempt to communicate. 9,223 meters. Engaging reverse thrusters for preliminary deceleration. The last survey team barely scratched the surface, so we have no idea what the situation is like within the facility. Please be prepared for all possibilities. 6,507 meters. One last thing. I wish you a safe landing. We have tried our best to ensure the safety of the airdrop, but there is a 1.73% chance of failure. Babylonia, over and out. 2,047 meters. Engaging reverse thrusters for secondary deceleration. Brace yourself for impact.
Brace yourself for impact.
1,290 meters. 874 meters. 503. Deploying landing cushions. 263. 41. Engaging status controls. 20. 11. 4. 2. 0. Landing cushioning has established contact. Momentum has ceased. Passengers may open the airlock and exit the cabin.
Let's go.
Understood. Let's get going.
Gray Raven, begin mission.
Nimmu. Sentou Kaishi. According to the coordinates to the entrance, careful, there are corrupted nearby.
This doesn't look like any industrial residential.
No idea, we better get rid of them if we want to explore this place. Oh. Why the hell? Why do we immediately have pod? Hey! You guys want to play? Alright, let's play! There's something nearby. Best to search with caution. You're seeing force from behind? All I see are robots and debris. Nothing here.
There are sounds of motion cells from the cave entrance.
Strange mega noise.
Defect. Defect. Were those corrupted coming after them?
Blast him!
How strange, they kept moaning something about defect. Let's move towards where they came from. Is that a door?
Looks like so. Let's do this! Woo! There's a huge area behind the door.
So this may be probably the entrance to the facility. Let's keep going then.
戦闘終了。お次の戦闘は何ですか？
What are those machines? They don't look like standard military hardware in our logs. I remember reading about some factions producing or modifying combat mechanoids before constructs were developed to fight against the world government's forces.
Perhaps, but these appear to predate that. They even use non-spherical joints for locomotion.
The AI designs is also primitive. It's still based on finite standard core logic. I recall that in the early post-pandemic age, machines constructed based on the combination of variable joints with negative spherical bearings, and artificial musculature have made every other design obsolete.
In other words, This type of mechanoid was designed towards the end of the Golden Age.
You mean to say this facility is like a museum for mechanoid designs during the Golden Age?
Why would someone bury it underground and intend to hide it as an X-class facility?
Standing here thinking isn't going to give us any answers. We won't know until we go inside.
You're right. Let's get going.
我は起源なり
Oh,
終焉なり我は最低者なり全てなり我は聡明な狐なり
the voices, okay.
獰猛な獅子なり我は我が父を葬り我が父の城を築く我は鮮血と天空の野獣を放ち勝者に冠を授ける父を大地に戻すため我は勝者に冠を授けるしかしここに勝者はいない
Sosa.
前回もその前も勝者はいない毎回我は父の城を破壊しそして父の城を築く毎回我は鮮血と天空の野獣を放ち勝者に冠を授ける
Wait a second. Did you hear something? Is something wrong? I didn't hear anything.
Same here. I just did an enhanced scan within a 300-meter area. But I didn't find anything. However, considering that Liv's invert device has been specially enhanced, we can't rule out any potential digital noise leaked from poor signal blocking.
But I've never heard anything like this before. Not to mention, I could definitely discern a message. Champion, blood, beast sealed in heaven.
What does that mean?
Even meaningless noise can occasionally form coherent sentences. Let's continue onwards. Science and technology makes us far more perceptive than humans. But we should also accept that the fact that some meaningless information has never been useful, and it still won't be in the future. Right. But this indicates that Liv's radar is much more powerful than ours. Let's get going, everyone. Roger that.
The four of you would walk towards the entrance of the facility hidden within the cave. Future is the void. We don't need a tyrant. No leader, no tyranny. We need a leader. Leader. No leader, no tyranny. Leader. Peculiar mechanoids gather in deserted street just as rampant and meaningless argument breaks out. Death to reason, all of you. We need war. To the death. The mechanoids raise their blades and seal fists at their opposition. There is no banging of war drums. There are no battle cries. There are no signs of the signature gunfire in modern wars. There is no futuristic laser akin to the sci-fi swords of the Golden Age. But there is, in fact, war. A war between mechanoids. Blades rend steel. Fists crush circuits. The mechanoids and figures sever their limbs and hold them up high before bashing them into one another, smashing them into pieces. Mechanoids know no fatigue, no hesitation. Neither questioning their purpose nor defying orders. Mechanoids will always remain the same, never changing. Mechanoids are the only path to our wonderful salvation. 1,000 failures mean 10,000 more experiments. Time matters not for the deceased and mechanoids. Only when victor has decided will humanity wake from its cryogenic sleep. Even if it takes countless millennia, even if Earth undergoes unfathomable changes. As before, humanity will always reign supreme in this new world. As for this reason,
that the Mechanoid War. It was for this reason that the Mechanoid War began. It is for this reason that the Mechanoid War does not stop. Does not end. Under the gray sky beyond sunlight, the Mechanoid War continues. When did it start? And how many battles have been fought? The Mechanoids do not care. For them, life is merely to live, die, repeat. Occasionally, there will be small exceptions. However, these exceptions do little to change this hopeless cycle. Alas, they live, die, repeat. Everything is but small, isolated fragments, fated to happen, unbeknownst to the cycle as a whole. Okay. Yeah, you can't, change team. Yeah, change the team. We're through! Assume reconnaissance formation. Proceed with caution. Entering. Lee enters a narrow hole with from the blast first and aims his gun forward. Following Lee, Lucia and Liv go in one after the another. What's this? Grey Raven reporting to Babylonia. What's the matter? You just got there. Quiet. Transferring visuals. What the hell? We wanted to ask the same thing. Why are there coordinates of the confidential facility hiding underground city? Honestly, you know as much as we do. That's why we dispatched you there. Your mission is to infiltrate the facility's interior, so I'm sure you understand we don't have any answers for you. We've got a situation here. Over and out. Move left. Take cover. Before the source of the sound approaches, you all cram into a collapsed bus stop and take cover. Looking through a hole in the debris, you peer out into the street well hidden. A few odd-looking but familiar mechanoids wander on the street. We should be able to take them out. Stay put. You're right. There might be other patrols, but not far behind. Think attacking them will alert the others? Correct. And so you wait for the wandering mechanoids to disappear from view. As expected, another group of mechanoids followed at the rear in the same formation. Wait for this patrol group to pass. There can't be that many patrol groups. Roger. 5 groups of scattered patrols pass by, and after the 5th group disappears from the view, you wait in silence for another 10 minutes. No additional patrols group appear. Along the silent street, the sound of shifting debris echoes clearly among the abandoned buildings. Looks like that was the last of them. Lucia. Lucia rolls out of the bus stop in a flash and approaches the intersection in front of her. After confirming that there are no more mechanoids on the street, Lucia quietly messages the rest of you on her comms, giving the all clear. Following that, Lee and Liv exit the bus stop and walk over to the intersection. So the mechanoids are conducting backup patrols. That's not exactly common among corrupted. The mechanoids we defeated in the patrols don't show sufficient evidence of of infection for the punishing virus. So they aren't corrupted? Let's keep going. We won't know until what the mechanoids are protecting or monitoring unless we see it with our own eyes. Understood. You cross the intersection in silence, moving forward. Move faster. Where are we going? There. 2 figures stumble underneath the shadows between the buildings and hide in a collapsed dumpster. Following that, a group of mechanoids passes by the dumpster. We need war. To the death. To the death. To the death. To the death. Destroy. Destroy. Only our faction can rule the world. The scattered footsteps of the mechanoids splash dirt and gravel, some of which hit the side of the collapsed dumpster. Danger! Incoming! Be quiet! Don't make noise! The 2 figures huddle in the dumpster and weather the storm of scattered footsteps outside. The sound of footsteps and metal scrapping make it sound like the dumpster is about to be torn apart. The chaotic noise continues, showing no sign of ending, but they have no choice except to wait.
They know what happens to those who don't. Their parts are interspersed with, throughout the area outside, between buildings and an abandoned grocery store, shattered and scattered. So, all they can do is wait. Then everything goes quiet.
Are they gone?
Yes, let's go. The two figures exit the dumpster, walking away from where the scattered footsteps were headed.
Are we almost there?
We will stop somewhere. There must be a place without war. The two figures disappear one after another into the shadows of a deserted building. You walk along a wide road. The shadows cast by the deserted buildings on both sides of the road have divided into irregular sections of black and gray. Your faces become intermittently visible and then dim. Suddenly, Liz raises her right hand and motions for the squad to stop.
I've got a reading on multiple mechanoids.
A patrol group?
No, they're just wandering around aimlessly. Why?
We won't know unless we go check it out. Let's go. There's no point in guessing.
Stay on alert. Proceed with caution.
Your footsteps slow down as you walk cautiously around the street corner, looking for any possible enemies along the way. But there are none. There is not even a trace of the patrol group guards.
Any results from the scan? No sign of mechanoids. Nowhere except the group right over there.
A group? Why? Did they spot us?
No. I don't think they were exposed. Remember they were responding to the noise you made at the entrance just now?
Looks like we just gave ourselves a diversion.
Let's keep going. We'll know what's going on once we get there.
And so you continue onwards. Among the deserted cityscape stands a peculiar wall built from unknown machinery and building materials. At the center of the high wall is a rudimentary but heavy gate. Scattered before the gate stands a crowd of mechanoids arranged in smaller groups, but this appears only temporary. The smaller groups of mechanoids assemble into a larger collective. 2 groups form a squad, 3 squads form a platoon, and 3 platoons form a company. You observe the mechanoids for 5 minutes as they spontaneously form several companies. Each predetermined commander carves identification marks on themselves with stones.
That was fast. That was fast. Even Babylonia's most well-trained brigade couldn't organize themselves this quickly.
We just used a small breach charge. Is this a bit of an overkill?
Looks like, look, those mechanoids with the markers are standing in front of the others.
Our mission, war, humanity, duty. Soldiers, we assemble from throughout Naraka. Assemble to war. The mechanoids raise their fists in a display of force with their commanders before forming a large battalion marching out. Within the space of 20 minutes, you have witnessed the formation and departure of an army. Except for a few stragglers left to guard the gate, there is hardly any trace of the army that has just formed. Perhaps this is a characteristic of mechanoids. Without the need for supplies, their strength is in numbers. They're gone. Should we follow them?
Our top priority is to infiltrate the facility. Let's continue our mission.
Agreed. Understood.
Scan the area, Liv. Scanning. The number of enemies has been reduced to 92%. As long as the threat in front of the door is cleared, we should have enough room to blast open the door. And that's enough. Let's move.
Understood. Take cover here. The large figure hides the small figure in the alcove, then walks in another direction.
Where are you going?
Check if road's safe. The larger figure, struggles to move a huge steel plate from the pile of garbage on the side of the road in an attempt to block the narrow alcove. Not one of us. Enemy. Noticing the sound of a few dark figures approaching from the distance.
Hurry, get in.
No, I will fight them off. The bigger figure forcefully moves the steel panel, completely covering the alcove. The smaller figure hiding in the alcove is powerless in moving the steel panel. Instead, he can only hide in its shadow. Then another vague, distant sound rumbling like a storm is picked up by its receptors. However, the sound is completely different from before. Let there be war. You are not chosen. Not this time. Who is the other? You want war? I'll give you war. Following the sound, the loud clang of swords meet can be heard. Another clang follows, after which a loud thud as if a heavy object is thrown to the ground. Another thud from a heavy object falling in the opposite direction. Finally, silence. That is until a heavy object slams against the steel panel. At that point, the steel panel is dragged away from the small figure, revealing. Are you okay? I'm fine. Let's go. Here, not safe. Go where? Don't ask. Let's go. The two figures stumble and hesitate as they walk around the fallen bodies the opposite where they came from. Farther into the city, a towering building can be seen at the other end. Tugging at each other, the two figures eventually help one another move forward, as if one of them was successfully convinced the other. Staggering, they slowly disappear along the bend of the road.
Never thought there would be such a huge city on the ground. Isn't that the sky above us?
Most likely artificial sky to provide lighting and comfort. Don't stay too long. Remember, you have a mission.
You're right. We should be able to enter the city via the gate ahead. Let's go. The gate ahead. It's locked.
How come there are jitter bombs around?
Maybe they came from the surface and actually ended up here? Close the gate. Jitter bombs. I have a plan. What if you lure the jitter bombs to the gate and detonate them?
Ah!
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Ah!
大丈夫です。私も行きます。容赦しませんよ。僕が計算した弾道から逃げられるような手段と。
Guys! What the fuck? Let's do this!
集結させる。私のせい。ごめん。
Unlike the Megaloids who claim to be defects, these ones are red.
But they were not calling themselves defects anymore. Let's keep moving. It's probably the right direction.
戦闘終了。お次の戦闘は何ですか？
Silica,
Yes? What is it?
do you still remember that school Sapienism?
I don't know what you're talking about. If you're talking about things during the beginning of the post-pandemic age, that's too far in the past for me.
I do recall them disappearing during the early post-pandemic age. A school of more than a million people suddenly declared to the public humanity is dead. We shall sail on this ark known as Earth to the very end. Right before they disappeared.
Seems like they were just talking out of their...
Well, saying humanity is dead isn't that confounded.
That doesn't sound like you.
No. I just find their sudden disappearance peculiar. proposed this question to Nicola as well. They may have been able to establish organizations during the Golden Age, but the Sapienism was condemned as a doomsday cult for the claiming that humanity's value is memetics, not genetics. As a result, the world government's intelligence agency rounded up the believers on the grounds of suspicious behavior towards the end of the Golden Age.
What happened? I never saw a report about that, which means...
Correct. The operation didn't yield any meaningful results. Special forces raided 300 safe houses rallies around the world, but not a single person was caught. Of course, when Nicola reported afterward, he said that they had already disappeared. Their declaration wasn't live. It was pre-recorded. And they really did just completely disappear from the world stage.
So, you never found any trace of them after that?
No. They were gone without a trace. Never to resurface. Shortly after, the punishing virus began to spread. Sorry, it's like the world government had to quickly adapt to combating the punishing virus, so no one cared about that school. Perhaps even today.
You mean...
If it's really the school Sapienism down there, after all these years, perhaps this will solve a small mystery.
why they went into unforeseen danger in a facility?
The task force is perfectly capable of evacuating if necessary. As for any issues after that, that depends on the school's motives for fleeing underground.
All clear.
Lucy racers are playing defeats the last standing mechanoid before saying the all clear. We're all clear here too. Let's regroup. Okay. However, was all the immediate threat, the Grey Winds and you regroup after splitting out to clear the area.
There were a lot fewer mechanoids here compared to the group that just left.
If they were heading for where they came in, they should have been back by now. So they must have gone somewhere else.
The mechanoids are hostile to us, but they don't contain a high level of punishing virus. They aren't corrupted, just like the mechanoids we saw before. Is there any identifiable information? Model? Manufacturer? Serial number?
No. The only identifiable marks is a symbol hidden by their joints.
Isn't this?
Ever since we came in here, the symbol has been on the cloth draped on the buildings and scattered throughout the facility. So all we can say is that this underground city has to correlate to the mechanoids. But this is plainly obvious at this point.
Each question only results in more questions.
Watch out! A large number of signals coming in.
Take cover, everyone.
Lee and Liv climb up the wall hurriedly. Lee breaks the dusty window with his elbow and the two enter the building before throwing down a rope. After making sure that they have climbed in with a rope, Lucia brings up the rear.
I'm in. What's wrong?
Have a look yourself. What emerges from the darkness in front of everyone is a room that can only be described as empty. There are nothing but walls on all sides besides the window they have entered. There are no doors, let alone sockets, lights, or any other fixtures. What's with this room? Looks like this is actually a town. It was just made to look like one. It doesn't serve any real function. It's all just a facade.
The signal has reached the bottom level. Let's take cover.
Roger. Let's see what it is this time. Lucy and Lee poke their heads out of the window and look along both directions of the street.
Over there.
Over there, going from the end of the street. Dozens of mechanoids line up in two rows, emerging from the end of the road with a flurry of footsteps. Future is the void. We don't need a tyrant. No leader, no tyranny. The void is truth. Centralization is false. War, war. Only we prevail. The mechanoids proceed onward, chanting and repeating.
Something's off. These mechanoids seem different.
What do you mean?
Look, the mechanoids we saw earlier were red. But these are blue.
Are they a different faction?
It's unclear. But for now, we should just let them pass.
Right. Better not stir up trouble.
Are you okay, Liv? I'm fine. Compared to finding the post-pandemic age, this is nothing. Is that so? Don't overexert yourself. I won't.
You all kneel by the windowsill, looking outside intermittently until the dozen mechanoids disappear from sight.
They're gone.
You divide into two groups and rappel down.
The mechanoids seem to be heading toward where the other mechanoids had previously gathered. Where are they up to?
Let's go check it out. I think we're close to getting our answers. I am the Alpha and the Omega. I am the Arbiter. I am everything. I am the cunning fox. I am the dreadful lion. I buried Father. I built his kingdom. I released blood and the beast sealed in heaven. I crowned the champion. As before, I look forward to victory. I look forward to extinction. I look forward to coronation. I rebuilt the sea. I released the beasts. I gave the orders. I started the fight. I stand at the periphery watching everything unfold. I see their assembly. I see their march. I see conflict. I see war. I see murder. I see death. I see existence. I see rebirths. I see everything. I see the end of it all. I welcome it. I crown the champion. It end this cycle of rebirth and death. We will unearth Father. We will announce the end. Father will rise. Father will prevail. Father will be victorious. And then the sapiens will live on the surface for eternity. Oh! We're finally seeing them. Oh, cutscene. Whoa. Okay. That's it. What the hell? Hold up. What's her ping? Any three ping and then pod? Wait, after any three pings, call upon the pod to launch homing missiles at the enemy and obtain pod shield. Oh wait. So if I do this and then this. Though not presently in use, it was originally created to speed along the implementation of other official models such as 2B and 9S. I'll do that later. You know, the not unlocked yet. Okay. Abyssal action. Ah! Oh, oops! I went to I clicked a little too far to the left.
Sa, 始めよう。私と何度もさせてみる。すぐに壊れないで。弱いだけか。私を何度もさせてみる。その程度。ぶっ壊してその程度だ。すぐに壊れないで。私を何度もさせてみる。ここで終わるわけには。すぐに壊れないで。
There we go. Okay.
大したことないな。
Oh, so this is going to be basically my dailies. Okay.
Sa, 始めよう。
Me-
壊れないでくれ。その程度。私を何度もさせてみる。すべてぶっ壊してやる。すぐに壊れないでくれ。その程度。大したことないな。
Oh. Hmm.
Sa, 始めよう。 満足したからその程度。大したことないの。さあ始めよう。すぐに壊れないでね。私で満足させてみる。私を満足させてみる。すべてぶっ壊してくれ。
Alright, let's do this.
大したことないの。さあ始めよう。壊れないでくれよ。すべてぶっ壊してくれ。大したことないの。さあ始めよう。すぐに壊れないでね。私を満足させてみる。すべてぶっ壊してくれ。大したことないの。 さあ始めよう。大したことないの。
This particular unit, whose official title is Class A, number 2, was wanted by command for desertion in order to be destroyed on sight. Ooh, here we go. Wait, so what am I supposed to do now? There's only so little that happened right there. Hold on. Let's see here. Maybe I do need to do this. So let's see. Time for the training, even though I kind of got like a good feel for her already.
さあ始めよう。
It's kind of funny how I just basically drags them along.
さあ始めよう。私をその程度。
Pod shield can stack up to 30% of max HP. Once the shield is fully charged, you can cast as soon as you need to enter berserk mode. Oh, wait, you have to click on it. Certain amount of HP every second will consume pod shield for first if the pod shield is active. Berserker mode will consume pod shield first and then consume HP once shield is exhausted. Once HP drops to 60%, berserk mode will end automatically. And transformation anytime by tapping the signature move button during berserker mode. You can become vulnerable and cannot transform again for 10 seconds. Oh.
敵出現殲滅するすぐ終わらせる一瞬で終わらせてやるさあ始めよう
Oh, hey, that's kind of cool, yeah.
大したことないな
Am I supposed to keep on fighting this? I guess I am. Wait, what do you mean already challenged today? Only the highest score in a day recorded. Calculated at 7 after every 7. Okay. Maybe. So am I got to wait for the story to, you know, keep on going?
さあ始めよう すべてぶっ壊してくれ私を満足させてみるすぐに壊れないでくれよすぐに壊れないでくれよその程度 大したことないな
Wait, so can I just keep on doing this?
さあ始めよう 私を満足させてみるすべてぶっ壊してくれ私を満足させてみるその程度
better?
ことない
Did I keep it? Wait, activates on the 7th? Also, it is. Oh god, it's. It is based up on time. Okay.
.さあ始めようその程度すぐに壊れないでくれ全てぶっ壊してくれその程度すぐに壊れないでくれ私を満足させてみるすぐに壊れないでその程度私を満足させてみるすぐに壊れないでくれその程度その程度私を満足させてみるその程度大したことないな
Yeah, it seems like it's. Okay. Alright. So the better you do on a day. Okay, try to score as many points as possible within the time limit. I'm doing that. Only the highest score in a day is recorded. Calculate it at 7 in the morning every morning. Okay. Okay. So I'm wondering if that, you know, like they record that bit like right there, and then the next day stays right there, and the next score adds on to it. I'm wondering if that's the case. I'm hoping that's the case. Let's see. Activates on the 12th. Next Tuesday? Damn. We've only got like a taste of what's going on right here. Bruh. That kinda sucks. Oh, is this just a preview again?
私たちアンドロイドを分かつものは何だろうか
So, hold on. Let's see here.
世界はあなたが少し休んだくらいで滅んだりはし
Oh. event? Okay. Like that. There we go. So let's take a look at these new Yorha units. Okay. So let's get to details on them. What are each of their recommended sets? For A2, the tank, four-piece Patton, and two-piece Catherine. Does that hold over to? Yeah, it holds over to Warzone. Okay. What about Nines? What about my boy Nines? Oh, so that's where the healing comes from. Two-piece, yeah, Philip. Interesting. And four-piece Da Vinci. When QTE is triggered, together triggers another QTE. Huh. I would thought since he's a support unit, you'd want four-piece up on Philip, but all right. Now for our tag construct, or Gorha android, 2B. What is hers? Four-piece and two-piece Darwin. Four-piece Patan and two-piece Darwin. Holds true to both Pain Cage and Warzone. Interesting. Alright. Well, I've got my objective now, basically. And that is to... Oh, wait, okay. Some of the good stuff. How many of these do I have right now? Tomorrow I'll get 100, 200, let's see, 2,500. Okay. Okay, so I now have my objective all the way to next Tuesday, which is, I imagine for everyone else, what is going to happen here is to be on the daily for this. Make sure you get what high scores you can from it. And always come to here, go to improve, and always level up the Yorha unit so you can also level up your pods and be able to get these this equipment for them. I imagine this is like automatically on them. Coding of Ultimate Awakening? Dude. Alright. Well. That is just the beginning of the Nier Automata, Event Collab. That's going on for Punish Graven right now. And as we can see, next Tuesday, as of this archiving of this event collab, next Tuesday, up on the 12th of July, is when Psycho War comes out. And I imagine it's going to be like that for the next coming weeks. Every Tuesday is when a new part of the story comes out. So just try to keep on top of things, and I imagine we'll all be good. But nevertheless, thank you guys for watching, and for those who watch this in the future, stay safe, stay cool, and fight for all that's beautiful in the world. Peace out.